Welcome, my kings and queens. You have just tuned in to Blessings and Success Live. I'm telling you, yes, yours truly, Cheryl Hopkins, right here in Houston, Texas. Listen, I am so very excited today because I'm getting ready to show you how I cook my delicious, fabulous chicken and dressing. Yes, you heard what I said. I'm getting ready to show you how I cook my delicious, I mean so tasty chicken and dressing. I'm going to show you Louisiana style. Yes, I am a Louisiana girl. Yes, yes, and yes. And I'm going to show you exactly how I cook it. Listen, do me a favor. Please hit that thumbs up and that subscribe button. Do it right now. Yes, I'm so excited today. I'm getting ready to show you the ingredients, what I'm getting ready to use, because me and this guy, we are very hungry. So let's get ready to cook. I will be right back. Okay, I am back. Let me show you. I'm so excited about this chicken and dressing today. I really am so excited. Yes, I am excited about this chicken and dressing. Just do me a favor, will you? Go right ahead and hit that thumbs up and that subscribe button. Yes, do it right now. Thank you so much. All right. The ingredients I'm going to be using today. I'm gonna move that camera back just a little bit there. Okay. I got my skillet here. I'm gonna go ahead and turn it on. I'm gonna turn. I'm just gonna put it on warm so that way it won't cook too high there. Okay, so I already have my cornbread right here. I have my cornbread. And I have my cream of chicken here. I may not have to use all of it, but I want to make sure that I have enough. So I always like to make sure I have extra so that way I know I'm covered with the chicken, the chicken, cream of chicken, because it's very important in the chicken and dressing. Okay. All right, and then I have my chicken here. Here's my leg quarters right here. And what I did was I cut my leg quarters in half, okay? Because I want that flavor to really go all the way through the chicken. So I cut it all in half. And then my drumsticks are still whole, okay? But I want to make sure that that flavor just gets right on through that. All right. Let me move the camera over just a little bit more. Okay. And I have my cream. I have my chicken flavor bouillon here. And I'm going to be using that for my chicken flavor. And I have Uncle Ben's. And I get this from the restaurant supply. But you can just use the regular stuffing mix, okay? That's all you need. Just regular stuffing mix, the chicken stuffing mix. That's all you need. It's not a big deal about this here, but this is real good. If you know somebody got a restaurant, can get you some of this here, it's worth having. But you can still have a fabulous flavor with just the stuffing mix, okay? So it's not a big deal, all right? Okay, so then I have my sage. Move the camera back just a little bit here. Okay, good. All right, and then I have my sage here, right here. Got my sage. Still want to make sure that you still can see those ingredients. Okay. Then I got my sage right here, okay? And then I'm going to be using the complete seasoning. And I'm going to be using some garlic. And this here is not salty. And this one here is not a whole lot of salt, okay? It's not all that salty, so I don't have to worry about that. And then the garlic powder is not any salt either, okay? It's just a good blending of flavor. Then I'm going to be using the black pepper, and you already know about the black pepper, okay? All right. And then I'm going to use some garlic salt here, okay? It's a difference in what I just showed you here. It's a difference in this one here, because this one don't say salt, okay? This one do say salt. So I'm going to use that. I just have to be careful with that salt. And then I'm going to use just a little bit of salt, not much, because the chicken bouillon actually is enough, really. Don't need a whole lot of salt. So I'm not going to use a lot. I'm just going to use a little just to blend in my flavor, okay? All right. I'm going to be using some salted sweet cream butter. I'm going to be using that today, okay? All right. Okay, so I'm going to go ahead. My skillet seems to be getting to be hot. Okay, and then I have my onions right here. I also have my celery right there. And then I have my bell pepper right here. I love to have my bell pepper. All this here together has got to be in my chicken and dressing. I'm telling you, I love it. Okay, so we're going to get right on to it. We're going to get right on to it here. All right, so we're going to go right into it. Okay, so what I'm going to do here is I'm going to take my chicken here. I'm going to put it here in the bowl. I should have had these back a little ways here, so I can have some room to operate on this table here. All right. Okay. All right. This is going to be fit for a king and a queen, like you. That's right. Okay. All right. So I'm going to go ahead and put my chicken right here in the bowl. And I'm going to start mixing up the flavors inside of there. I'm going to move that to the side right there. Okay, so I want to start with my chicken bouillon. And I'm going to put some in there just like that. Let me move the camera over so you guys can really see this really good. Okay. All right. So I got about this much in there already, but I'm getting ready to put some more, okay? Because I really want to make sure that this chicken bouillon is a big deal in here, okay? It's a great, big deal in here. It really is. It's a great big deal. All right, I'm going to mix it up like that. This is going to be so delicious. Please do not forget to hit that thumbs up and that subscribe button. Oh, wow. I can't wait. I can't wait to eat some of this chicken and dressing. Okay. So this is what it looks like so far. I'm going to wind up putting more in there. I'm going to walk away from the camera. 1 minute, my dog just came back in. So I got to shut the door. Alright, do not forget to hit that thumbs up and that subscribe button. Okay, so we're going to go ahead and work in the rest of our seasoning. I'm putting in some garlic seasoning here. Let me make sure that you can see it real good. Let me focus that camera right down here. Okay, perfect. I really hope that you can see that real good. Okay, great. Okay. All right. So I'm going to add my garlic powder here. Just like that. And then I'm going to put my garlic here. Remember, this is not salty, it's just for flavor. All right, just about that much right there. Just gonna add just a little bit of salt, not too much. All right. I'm going to use my all-purpose complete seasoning. I'm very sorry about that. I'm going to turn off my phone right now. I'll turn it down. Okay, perfect. All right. Sorry about that little distraction there. Okay, and then now I'm going to use my my garlic salt. And I told you it is salty, so I want to be careful. All right. Okay, and then I'm going to put in some of my black pepper. Just like that. It's about as much of that I'm going to use for that. I'm going to mix it up real good like this. I'm going to make sure that my fire is up real high. Here. All right, I'm going to put just a little bit more of that chicken bouillon in there. I'm going to use my other hand for that. Just some more like that. Oh yeah, because it's very important for that chicken to have that chicken bouillon flavor in there. It's very, very important. I'm going to mix it up just like that. Okay, we're getting ready now to, I want to make sure it gets all back up in here behind the skin here. I want to make sure that flavor gets all up in there. Make sure I pull that skin back and get the flavor all up in there. It's very important. Very, very important. All right. All right, so I'm going to go ahead. I'm going to move it over to the skillet so that you can see. Let me place it inside of here. I'm going to get some grease. And I'm going to place it down into my skillet just like that. Oh yeah, I love this skillet. I love it. All right, I'm going to first start putting this inside my chicken. This is going to be so delicious. Absolutely so delicious. Just so delicious. I'm going to put my top on here. I'm going to pause this video, and I promise I'll make sure that you do not miss anything best that I can, okay? Once this chicken is done, I'm going to bring you right back in, and we're going to go to the next step. So thank you so much for your patience. Please do not forget to hit that thumbs up and that subscribe button. I will be right back. Okay, I'm back, and now what I'm going to do is I'm going to pour in this juice here. Actually, the juice that was from the bowl, I just poured a little bit of water in it. I'm going to pour it in there just like that. I'm going to begin to now start to work it in my bell pepper, my onions, my celery, all of those ingredients. I'm going to pour my onions in the bowl just like that. I'm going to turn this down just a little bit. Put it in just like that. Got my onions in the bowl. Now I'm putting in my bell pepper into the bowl. Just like that. And I want to make sure that I get all my ingredients out the bowl. Now I'm getting ready to put in my celery. Those 3 ingredients right there. Okay. I'm going to mix it up just like that. I want to make sure it's all mixed up. And yes, I want to use all of this. I'm going to use all of this. It's a big bowl full, and I want to use it all just like that. I want to use all of this. All of this is going to really help me with the flavor that I need to make this what I need it to be. So I'm going to get, I'm going to now put in some of the bouillon. Put it in, right, just like that. I'm going to put just a little bit more of that bouillon in there. That's that chicken flavor bouillon. Just like that. Okay. All right, I'm going to mix that up just like that. I'm going to go ahead and put in my complete seasoning. Just like that. I'm going to make sure it's seasoned really well. Okay. And then now I'm going to put in my garlic salt. Just like that. And I'm going to put just a little bit of salt in there as well. A little bit of salt. Okay, just like that. Okay. Now I'm going to use my garlic. Remember I told you it's not salty. And I'm going to put it in just like that. Okay. Alright, and then I'm going to use my garlic powder. I'm going to put it in there. Just like that. Just like that. Okay. I'm going to get ready to saute this. And I'm going to put some of that black pepper in there. Just the same seasoning that I used for the chicken. I'm going to use it for this. Okay. Not a whole lot of black pepper, just enough to give it the flavor. All right. This is going to be so delicious. And I'm going to put just a little bit more of that bouillon in there. Just some more of that bouillon, just like that. Okay. What I'm going to do is I'm going to move my meat. And then I'm going to saute this in the pot. Okay, now I've moved my chicken into this bowl right here. And all of my juice from the chicken. And now I'm turning up my fire here. And my skillet. This skillet is so perfect to use for cooking. Please do not forget to hit that thumbs up and that subscribe button. Alright, so I got my onions, my bell pepper in here. And my onions, bell pepper, and celery is inside of here. Alright, so I'm going to let it cook for a few minutes. And I'll be right back. It's cooking just like that. My onions, bell pepper, and celery. And I actually didn't add any, because this is a non-stick skillet, so I didn't add any oil in it. I just put it in there from after taking out my chicken and everything. So it has enough season everything in it, so it's almost about ready. But I actually like for mine to actually be completely cooked really, really well, okay? I like mine to be soft. when I place it down into the water. And right now, when I had the camera off, I just took some water in one of my pots and I put, filled it up. And I'll show you where I filled it up in a minute once I start putting the seasoning inside of it. But I'm just letting it boil right now on my stove so that way it can just kind of, the flavor can really kind of, where the water can just boil, and then it won't take as long once I put the meat and the rest of the ingredients inside of there to let it make my broth the way I need it to be. So there it is right there. I'm going to pause this video and I'll be right back. Please do not forget to hit the thumbs up and the subscribe button. Thank you so much. I appreciate you in advance. Okay, I'm going to get ready now to take this out. It is completely done cooking. So I'm going to take it out. I'm going to kind of move these things over a little bit here so that I can bring my pots and merge everything over in there. And I'm going to set that for 1 moment. I'm going to set this here. I'm going to put my pot right there. And I just let the water get hot. As you can see right here, it is hot. And I was just letting it boil so that way things can kind of just work a little bit smooth here. Alright, I'm going to pour all of this put this in here. I'm going to let this cook inside of here for a few minutes. I'm going to pause the video and I will be right back. Just going to let this cook some. I'm going to turn it up on high. Just let all that flavor merge in together before I put it into boil, so that the chicken flavor, everything is going to be right in there. And then I'm going to start to breaking up the pieces too, because I just want it to, once it goes into the pot, so I'm going to be breaking up the pieces while I'm off camera, okay? But I'm going to be a little bit careful. I'm going to get something there, like a fork, and I'm going to start breaking these apart. Right now I'm doing a pretty good job of just getting it loose there, making sure I'm not burning myself. But if you were doing this, I would just advise you to get a fork, which I'm going to do so that way I can practice what I'm preaching. Please do not forget to hit the thumbs up and the subscribe button. And it's really best to have 2 forks to do that. I'm going to get another fork. Please do not forget to hit the thumbs up and the subscribe button. Please don't forget to do that. And thank you so much for tuning in to this channel. But I'm going to go ahead and pull that meat off of there. I'm going to do that off camera and I will be right back. Do some on camera, I'm going to do some off camera. That way, all of the flavor is getting into this juice. So I'm going to do this off camera, okay? I'll be right back. Okay, I'm back. I'm going to taste this juice before I place it inside of this water right here. Gonna get ready to taste it. Please do not forget to hit that thumbs up and that subscribe button. Please do that. I appreciate you so much And you can find me on Facebook as well. Please go there and like me on Facebook and ask for a friend request. I'm going to taste this juice here and see what it tastes like. Got me a little bit right there. Gonna taste it. Oh, it looks good, don't it? Wow, it looks so good. This is going to be so delicious. Lord, thank you so much for this food. Holy it, purify it, and sanctify it. If there's anything in here to hurt me or to harm me, I ask you to take it out in Jesus' name. Amen. Oh my goodness. That juice is really good. It's really good. And you want it to, right now it's very salty, and that's the way you want it, because when it goes in here, it won't be so diluted, okay? All right, so I'm going to turn this off. I'm going to unplug this because this part here is still hot, okay? So remember, this is what's cooking and this is what's hot. So I'm going to move it and make sure that it's safely not burning anything. Okay, I'm going to set it like that. Let it cool off. I'm going to go ahead and place this down in the water. And I'm going to move the water over so that way you can follow me real good. I want to make sure you can see it really good while I'm pouring it in there. Alright, I'm going to move this over just some. Yeah, so that way you can see it so much better. Yeah, it's great. Alright, but I want you to see this juice, what it looks like. Look at that. Look at that. That is so beautiful. Look at that. I'm telling you. Let me give you a real close-up. It looks really good, and it tastes so good. It's going to make this dressing really good, okay? It's going to make it real good. All right. I don't want to use that. I got to get my other fork here. That's what I'm looking for. My other fork. I mean, a big spoon, excuse me. All right, so I'm going to be careful putting it in here. I don't want it to splatter, so I'm going to take the pieces and do it like that. I'm going to take my time to do this. And if you notice where my water is, I needed to make sure that that's where it was, okay? Because when it goes to cook, I need it to cook and have enough where I don't be having a problem with having enough broth. I want to make sure that I have enough broth because the bread, as you know, it dissolves a lot of liquid when you're making chicken and dressing. So you definitely want to make sure that you have enough. So when it cooks down, you still have enough, okay? All right. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to get me one of these bowls here. I'm going to take some of this juice here because I need to make sure I get all my flavor out of here. Yeah, I want to make sure I get all my flavor. Yeah. Let's get all my flavor like that. Then I'm going to get all my flavor here out of the pot. Make sure I go around the edges here and make sure that I get all of that. Because that's all the flavor that I worked so hard for to make this so delicious. Look at that. Oh, it's so beautiful. Okay, so what I'm going to do is I'm going to take this and put it, I'm going to pause this video, get ready to place it and put it on the stove and just let it cook. So give me one moment and I'll be right back. Okay, as you can see, our broth is ready. I'm going to spoon a little bit up for you. It's ready. Our broth is ready. And I never put my butter in there, so I'm going to do that right now. I'll place the butter right in there. Let it melt, won't take long. I'm going to put that whole stick of butter. Put the whole stick of salted sweet cream. You don't want to use unsalted when you're when you're doing salty food. You want to use the salted butter for that. Only when you're doing cakes or something and it says, or pies says unsalted, you want to use for that. Because this butter is going to be the flavor that you need in here. So we're going to let that melt just like that. While that is melting, I'm going to pause the video. And then I'm going to come back and we're going to arrange this chicken and dressing together. I'm so excited about this chicken and dressing. Look at that broth. I'm telling you, I'm so excited about this chicken and dressing. You are going to enjoy making this my way. Yes. I'm telling you, don't forget to hit that thumbs up and that subscribe button. Yes. And anytime you're looking for me on YouTube, because there's so many YouTubers on there with the same thing that I'm cooking, you can just put in Blessings and Success Live. Put in Blessings and Success Live, and I'll come right up, okay? Blessings, B-L-E-S-S-I-N-G and S, then A-N-D, Success, S-U-C-C-E-S-S, and Live, L-I-V-E, Blessings Success Live. You could find us, and my picture will come up, and then you can hit it, and then all my videos just show right up, okay? So please do not forget to go to Facebook and like me on Facebook, and ask for a friend request on Facebook. So I'll be right back. I'm going to put this chicken and dressing together. I am hungry. Yes. Okay, I'm back. I'm getting ready to assemble everything together for this chicken and dressing. I'm so excited. Don't forget to hit that thumbs up and that subscribe button. Do it, do it, do it, do it. And do it now. Thank you so much for coming on this channel on today. I really do appreciate you. And I want to say to you, as I'm putting this dressing, I'm going to put the dressing in here first. I want to say to you, don't let nothing get you down. And I hope y'all had a beautiful day today. But I just want to say, don't let nothing and nobody get you down. I don't care who it is. Don't let them frustrate you and get you down, because the devil comes in many different ways. And I decree and declare that whatever you stand in the need of, that God is going to meet every one of your needs. I decree that. I declare that in the name of Jesus. Yes. So what I'm going to do here, because I want to make sure that I have all of my vegetables to go in here, and I want to make sure that I get it all, okay? So I have here this bowl and this strainer here, so that way I can strain out everything best I can. Look like I probably need probably a little bit more tighter strainer. So give me a moment. I'm going to pause this video and I'll be right back, okay? Okay, I'm back. I'm going to use this strainer right here, so that way I can keep all of my vegetables in there, okay? So I'm going to do that real quick, and we're going to put this dressing together, because it's going to be so delicious. Yes, so delicious. I'm telling you, I can't hardly wait for this dressing. It's been a while since I had some, so I can't wait. Can't wait, can't wait, can't wait. You can tell I can't wait, because I'm not hardly slowing down here. I'm not hardly slowing down. I'm going to pull all that out the pot right there. Okay, great, 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 great. I'm going to turn my fall off here because I don't need it anymore for right now. Okay. I'm going to be a little careful with this here because I don't have on my cooking gloves. And I hope that you can still see me there in the camera. Okay, good. Let's see what I'm doing. Right now I'm just kind of draining this here real quick. Just draining it. Just letting it drain. Make sure that I keep all of my vegetables there. That's what I'm doing. Making sure all my vegetables stay in there. Okay. So I'm going to transfer this over real quick here. And I'm going to go ahead and start putting in, I'm going to first put in my Uncle Ben, okay? And you can use any stuffing, but that's my Uncle Ben right there, okay? And I get this from the Restaurant Supply, but like I told you before, it's not a big deal. And then this is the seasoning that goes inside of the Uncle Ben. So I'm not going to use this whole thing here. I'm just going to use some of it, okay? And I'm going to get a bowl so that way you can kind of follow me what I'm doing here. I'm going to get a bowl. I'm going to pour this bowl full here. Yeah, I'm going to put one bowl full. I'm going to do 2 bowls full, okay? 2 bowls, just like that, okay? All right. And if you were doing this with the box one, just use 2 of them, okay? If you're making this much dressing, okay? If you're using making half of this, you could just only use 1 box, okay? So I'm gonna mix that up real good into my bread. Make sure that it's mixed up really, really well. I want to make sure every bite tastes the same. Every bite tastes the same. And like I was telling you, please don't let nobody get you down. Whatever you stand in the need of, the Lord will meet every one of your needs. Just lean and depend on Him. Because can't nobody help you but the Lord. He definitely can help you. He's all great. He's almighty. He is amazing. He's everything you need. Everything you need. Absolutely everything you need. Okay, so I have all that mixed up really, really well. I'm going to show it to you right there. Got it all mixed up real well. Just like that. Okay. All right. Now I'm going to take some of this seasoning here and put in it. And this is really, really seasoned. The broth is so seasoned. It really is. It's very, very seasoned. So I'm going to put about that much right there. About that much. Okay. Put that back in there. Okay. So I did about that much right there. For those that may have a restaurant that can get this from the Restaurant Supply. Okay. All right. So I'm gonna mix that right up just like that. Gonna mix it up just like that. Just like this. I want every bite to taste the same. Every bite. Okay, so next I'm going to go ahead. I'm going to even this out because I want to make sure that I get this juice in here real well. And I have plenty of juice. I'm almost sure of that. I have plenty of juice there, so I'm not worried about that. Okay, so I'm going to move this out of the way for now. I'm going to move this right out of the way. Quickly into the kitchen. I'm going to take this and I'm going to pour that juice right on there, just like that. Just like that. Just like that. Just like that. Then I'm going to wait before I pour more because I don't want to make it watery. I just want it to be just right. Let me see what I do with my spoon here. I think it's right here. Okay, great. It's right there. And I'm not going to forget my vegetables, everybody. I'm not going to forget my vegetables. I'm going to put my vegetables in here. But I want to make sure that I mix this up real good and well. And I'm going to need some more juice. I already know that. So what I'm going to do first is make sure I'm going to take this bowl here and make sure that I move this meat over here. I'm going to put the meat in here real quick, as much of it as I can. Just as much as I can. This food is hot. It's very hot. So I have to be real careful. Very, very careful. Please do not forget to hit the thumbs up, like on this channel. Hit the subscribe and like me on Facebook. I have a Blessings and Success Live too on Facebook. And you could go to Cheryl Hopkins, either one, and you will be able to. Okay, so I have a little bit of meat in here. It's like that. I'm going to just go ahead and pour that right on in there, okay? All right, with the vegetables, just like that. Okay. Just like that, just like that. Okay, I'm going to go ahead and mix that right up. Put this here right into the kitchen. Mix this right on up real well. And I'm going to put just a little bit more of that juice on there. But so far, this is what it looks like, okay? I'm going to put some more of that juice right in there. All right. I'll take this one here because I still have a little residue in there. So I'm going to use that right. I'm going to move it right into the kitchen. Just right into the kitchen. I'm loving the way this is looking. Please do not forget to hit that thumbs up and that subscribe button. Thank you so much for tuning in and watching this video. I'm just going to put just a little bit more juice in there. Not too much because I just put a smidge of it in there, okay? Because what I got to do now is I got to work this here cream of chicken right on in there, okay? Got to work that cream of chicken right on up in there, okay? And this one here is 1 pound here and 6.6 ounces, okay? 66 ounces, okay? All right, so a pound of 66 ounces. All right, I'm gonna put that right on in. I'm just putting the whole thing in there. So I got a lot of dressing, so I wanna make sure. Oh yeah, this is gonna work out just real well. And because of that, I won't need any more of that juice, okay? So I can make gravy with it, or I can use it. I can keep it. I can put it in some greens. You name it, whatever. I'm going to set that right there. I'm not going to forget my eggs either. I'm going to make sure I get my eggs in just a moment. I already have my oven preheated. And right now I have it on about 350, 375 I got it on right now. I'm mixing this right on up. Look at that. So far, that's what it looks like. Just like that. Okay. So I'm mixing that up just like that. Oh my, this dressing is just going to be so amazing to eat. So amazing. I want every bite to taste the same. It's important to make sure every bite tastes the same. So going side to side, front to back, in the middle, all the way around this chicken and dressing. I got several clean spoons over here, so I want to taste it and see where it's at. I don't want to forget my sage, so let me move it right on over here. But before I put my sage in there, I want to taste it. All these spoons are clean. Lord, bless this food, holy fire, purify, and sanctify it. If it's anything to hurt us or to harm us, we ask you that you would please take it out. In Jesus' name, amen. That's so delicious. My goodness, it's so delicious. If you follow this, I'm telling you, you got grandmas. I'm talking about grandmas home cooking. Okay? So I'm just going to put this in here according to my liking. Okay? And I don't have that much in here, so I'm pouring the whole thing. Alright? So I don't have that much in here. All of it's gone. So don't think I poured the whole thing and you do that, okay? Because that's going to be a mess. A real mess. Oh, it's going to be a mess. Oh, but look at that dress and look at that. 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 I'm going to move that camera up just a little bit more there. So you can get just a little bit more close up on this here dresser. Okay, great. I think that'll work perfect for you. Yes. Okay. I'm moving it this way. I'm going to make sure that all of the season, all the blend is blend very, very well because I have my sage in there now. So I need to make sure that all of this is in here. Make sure every drop is in here. Get it all in there. Okay, I'm going to pause this video. And we're going to get ready to take this and put it into the oven. After that, you already know it's going to be done and we're going to eat. We are going to eat. I'm going to mix it up one more time real good. I want to make sure every bite is what you're looking for. Every bite. Every bite. Every bite. Oh, yeah. You will not have a problem by bringing your friends and guests to taste your chicken and dressing. Alright, so I'm going to hurry this right along. Hurry, hurry, hurry. And I'm going to take this and I'm getting ready to put that chicken right in here. Alright, because I got to get ready to get this in the oven. I'm telling you, I'm hungry, and I'm hungry. I got to hurry and get this in the oven. Alright, so I'm going to go ahead and put some chicken on the top just like that. Put it on the top just like that. Just like that. Just like that. Okay, I'm going to spread this around here. Make sure it gets everywhere. Let's put it here and there. All right, I'm going to strip that bone there. I'm going to take this bone out. Put it like that. Okay, I need to pull this out. You don't want these little bones in there, so you want to make sure them little bones get pulled out of there. All right, so nobody will hurt themselves while they're eating your food. All right, so I'm going to pause this video. Get ready to put this into the oven. And we're going to go together and see it goes right into that oven. And we're going to come back. And we're going to pull it out and be ready to eat. Yes, yes, and yes. Absolutely. All right, I got me a bowl over here. I'm telling you, I done got smarter at this. I got me a bowl and some water to keep my hands clean. I done got smarter at the game, yes. All right, I'm going to pause this video. We're going to take it to the kitchen and we're getting ready to eat. Give me one moment. We're going to let it stay an hour. Yeah, at least 1 hour, okay? And I'll be right back. The dressing right there in the oven. And we're going to let it sit for an hour. And then I will be right back. Well, my kings and queens, I am back. Remember, I told you, me and this guy, we are very hungry. Listen, let's go right ahead and taste that dressing together. It is off the chain. Yes, I'm going to put just a little bit of that potato salad. It is magically delicious. That's right. Don't forget to hit that thumbs up and the subscribe button. Let's go right ahead and taste this delicious chicken and dressing. I'm talking about delicious. I'm going to put some of that on the platter now. Ooh, wee. All right. This is simply delicious. Listen, look at that. Look at that. That is fit for a king and a queen. Let's go right ahead and taste. It is so good. Mmm. 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 Let me put a little potato salad on that. Oh, wow. It is so delicious. Look at that. Look at that. Well, you better get this ready for your king. Look. Look at that. Look at that. Mmm. It's so hot and delicious. Mmm. 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 Well, my kings and queens, I got to get out of here. I got another cooking tutorial to do. Look, don't forget to hit that thumbs up and that subscribe button. I'm going to go and finish eating this before I do the next tutorial. Look at that. That is so delicious. You know how we do it. From me to you. God bless you. I love you. Don't let nothing get you down. Get your meal just like this. Until next time. Bye-bye.